Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 9 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 9 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter geometry, and the lessons we're going to cover today are perimeter area and volume changes in scale, Pythagorean theorem, Pythagorean theorem word problems. Converse of the Pythagorean theorem, is it a right angle triangle? So let's just start with the first lesson, that is parameter, area and volume changes in scale. So let's just start with the lesson. Here I am on grade 9 maths. The chapter is geometry. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is parameter, area and volume changes in scale. Okay, look at the cube. 10 feet, 10 feet, and 10 feet. If the side lengths are doubled, then which of the following statements about its surface area will be true? Got it? So you have to double the side lengths and then you have to see what is the which statement is true. Got it? First of all, you have to calculate the surface area for the given measurements. Got it? So here you have surface area equals 6 square. So you have doubled the sides. Got it? Double means 2s. Got it? 2s square is for the cube. The surface area is s equals x square. Got it? Now you double the side length. It would be 2s. So it would be 6 times 4 is 24 s square. You have to divide 24 s square by the original value to be 6 s square. That means the new surface area will be 4 times the old surface area. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice question. Okay, the first example is, the first one is, look at this cube. That's the one we just did on the tutorial. Got it? If the side lengths are doubled, then which of the following statements about its surface area will be true? Its surface area will be 4 times the old surface area. Got it? The surface area will be 4 times the old surface area is the correct option. That would be the last one. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, look at the rectangular prism. If the length is tripled, then which of the following statement about its volume will be true? So you have to calculate the volume of the rectangular prism. Got it? So the volume of the rectangle, how do we calculate the volume of the rectangular prism? It would be length time width time height. Okay, so the measurements are, the volume of the rectangular prism is V equals length time width time height. Got it? So the question is, if the length is tripled, got it? Just length. It would be, the length is triple. Triple means you need to multiply the length with 3L. So it would be 3L times width time height. That means that would be the volume when you divide it by when the length is doubled. So divide the new volume divided by the original one. It would be 3 times length time width time height divided by length time width time height. They got cancelled out. You are left with 3. That means let me just see the question. That if the length is tripled, then which of the following statement which of the following statement will be about its volume will be true? Got it? So if the length is tripled, that means the volume is also three times the old volume. Got it? You can see here we are left with just three. That means the volume would be three times the old volume. Got it? So option number three is the correct option. The new volume will be three times the old volume. Got it? Okay, look at the rectangular prism. If the length is doubled, then which of the following statement about its volume will be true? It would be then two times the old volume. But let me explain. We know that the volume of the rectangular prism is length time width time height. You are given if you double the length. Here is the question. If the length is doubled, got it? That means the length is 2L. Got it? For now, the next one is the new one. Length is 2L times W times H. It would be 2L times 2L time. When you multiply them, it would be two times length time width time height. So you have to divide the original one by the new one. So it would be two times length width height divided by length width height. So they can cancel out and you are left with two. That means the new volume would be two times more than the new volume will be two times the old volume. Got it? So the correct option is option number one. The new volume will be two times the old volume. Got it? Okay, look at the rectangular prism. If all the three dimensions are tripled, then which of the following statement about its surface area will be true? Now you have to calculate the surface area of the rectangular prism. Got it? So surface area of the rectangular prism is, okay, the surface area of the rectangular prism is, it would be A equals surface area of rectangular prism. It would be A equals 2 times WL plus HL plus HW. Okay, so the question is you have to triple all the side lengths. Got it? If all, all three dimensions are tripled, got it? So it would be now tripled 3W times 3L plus 3H times 3L plus 3H times 3W. All of them got triple, got it? So I multiplied all of them by 3. It would be 9WL plus 9HL plus 9HW. So take out 9 outside, it would be 9 times 2 WL plus HL plus HW, it would be 18. Got it? That would be the new one when you triple all the side lengths. Got it? So you have to divide it by the original values. It would be 18 WL plus HL plus HW, and you have to divide it by the 2 times WL plus HL. They can 2 times 9 is 18. That means the new volume is 9 times the old volume. Got it? The correct option is the new surface area. Sorry. The new surface area will be 9 times the old surface area. Got it? Option number one is the correct option. The new surface area will be 9 times the old surface area. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is, I think, Pythagorean theorem it is. Yes, let's just start with the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so whenever we are working on the right angle triangles, we use Pythagorean theorem to solve the right angle triangle. Like for, let's just look at the given example. You are given a right angle, you have to find the missing side length. One of them is 16, hypotenuse is 20, you have to calculate the base. Got it? We know that the hypotenuse, the Pythagorean theorem is c square equals a square plus b square. Just put up all the values. You have c that is 20, you have a that is 16, you need to get the b. So that means b equals 12. Got it? So whenever you have to calculate the, you have to solve the right triangle, you can use the Pythagorean theorem. Got it? Okay, just look at this example. What is the length of the hypotenuse? Here hypotenuse is missing. You are given the other two sides A and B. Got it? A is 12 and B is 5. Let's just calculate the hypotenuse. Got it? So how we calculate hypotenuse? It would be c square equals a square plus b square. C square equals a square plus b square. The other side lengths are 5 and 12. So it would be 5 square plus 12 square. 5 square is 25 and 12 square is 144. So when you add, it makes 169. C square equals 169. You need to calculate square root both sides. So it would be C equals 13. That means the missing side length equal 13. Got it? So the correct option is 13. Got it? Okay, what is the length of the hypotenuse? You have to solve again the right angle triangle. You have to calculate the value of the hypotenuse. So we know that the Pythagorean theorem equals c square equals a square plus b square. So the values are, you have to calculate the values are 4 and 3. So just put up all the values. It would be 4 square plus 3 square. So 4 square is 16 and 3 square is 9. So it would be 25. Got it? So c square equals 25. Just square root both sides. So it would be c equals 5. Got it? The correct option is c equals 5. Okay, the next one is, you are given the hypotenuse. Here you have to find the opposite. Got it? Hypotenuse is 20 and here you have 16. You are given c actually in this one. 20 and 16. Okay, it equals a square plus b square. Okay, so c is 20 and 16. 20 square equals 16 square plus b square. Got it? So 20 square is 400. 16 square is 256 plus b square. Move 256 other side, so it would be 400 minus 256 equals b square. It would be 144 equals b square. Got it? That means b equals 12. So the correct option is b equals 12. Got it? So the correct option is b equals 12. Okay, for the next questions, I'm going to guess the answer. I'm not going to do them on board. If you already know the answers, you can just write down the answer on the board. Got it? So you have to find the hypotenuse. Got it? You are given the other two side lengths. So just add their squares. 5 square is 25 and 12 square is 144. So it would be 25 square, 25 plus 144. I think that would be 13. Got it? So the correct option is 13. So hypotenuse equals 13. Got it? Okay, let's just select the correct option and move on to the next question. Okay, for the next question, again, you have to find the. You have to calculate the hypotenuse. Got it? So 12 square is 144. 9 square is 81. It would be 225 and the value of the hypotenuse is 15. Got it? You can do the calculations by yourself. It makes 15. Okay, the next one is again you have to calculate the hypotenuse. So just square and add up both the sides. 64 and 36, that makes 100. So 100 square root 100 makes 10. So that means 6c equals 10. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is, okay, the next lesson is Pythagorean theorem word problems. So let's just start with the word problems. So the first question is Elizabeth House is due west to Fairview and due south to Newberry. Fairview is 12 miles from Elizabeth House and 20 miles from Newberry House. From Newberry, how far is the Newberry from Elizabeth's house measured in a straight line? You have to calculate the side length A. Just use the Pythagorean theorem. You are given the other two sides. They are 12 and 20 and just do the calculations. It would be A equals 16. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, three baseball players are playing catch. Neela is directly south of Colin and directly west of Mitchell. Neela and Mitchell are 3 miles 3 centimeters apart, and Mitchell and Colin are 5 meters apart. How far apart are Neela and Colin? Got it? So let's just three baseball players. Got it? So you have three players. Let's suppose they are A, B, and C. Neela is directly south of Colin. Here is Neela, and on the south you have Colin, and directly west of Mitchell. So it would be Neela and Mitchell are 3 meter. Neela and Mitchell are 3 meter apart, and Mitchell and Colin are 5 meter apart. How far are Colin and Neela? You have to calculate the hypotenuse. Correct? That would be C. it would be c square equals a square plus b square. So you have 5 square plus 3 square, that would be 25 plus 9. It would be, you are given c, you have to calculate the b. Got it? I made the wrong one. Let me just draw here. It would be, wait, it would be 5 meters and 3 meters. Got it? So it would like this. You are given this side and this side. You have to calculate this one. Got it? So let's just calculate. So it would be c square equals a square plus b square. C is 5 square equals 3 square plus b. So it would be 25 minus 9 equals b square. That would be 16. And then b equals 4. Got it? So the correct option is b equals 4. Okay, the next one is Janelle and Janelle is admiring a statue in Newbury Park from 5 meters away. If the distance between the top of the statue to Janelle Head is 13 meters, how much taller is the statue than Janelle? You have to calculate the length of the statue. Got it? Okay, so from 5 meters away, so that is the distance between the Janelle and the statue. If the distance between the top of the statue and Janelle is 13 meters, here is the top of the statue and here is Janelle, so it would be 13 meter. You have to calculate this one. Got it? So let's just calculate c square equals a square minus b square. It would be c square equals, so c is 13 square equals, I forgot the other side length, 5. It would be 5 square plus b square. So it is 169 minus 25 equals b square. That would be 144. So b equals 12. That means the correct option is 12. Got it? It would be 12. A mouse has made holes in opposite corners of the rectangular kitchen. Width of the kitchen is 12 feet and the distance between the mouse and hole is 15 feet. What is the length of the kitchen? You have to find the opposite. Got it? You are given, it would be 15. Hypotenuse is 15 and opposite is 12. Mm, Hypotenuse is 15, so it would be 15 square equals 12 square plus b square. It would be 225 minus 144 equals b square. 81 it is. That means the missing side length equals b equals 9. Got it? So the correct option is 9. Okay, Vince just went down the slide at the playground. He walks 6 feet to get from the end of the slide back to the ladder. Then he climbs 8 feet to the top of the slide again. How long is the slide? So you have to calculate the hypotenuse in this case. Got it? You have to calculate the hypotenuse in this case. Got it? And the other values are 8 and 6. Would be c square equals a square plus b square. So it is 6 square plus 8 square. 36 plus 64, that would be 100. So c equals 10. Got it? So the correct option is c equals 10. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is converse of the Pythagorean theorem if it is a right triangle. So basically the converse means you have to prove you are given with the measurements of the triangle and you need to check if these measurements are of the right angle triangle. Got it? Let's just start with the first example. A triangle has sides with length of 6, 7 and 10. Is it a right angle triangle? So how do we check if it's right angle triangle? Basically the longest side is always the hypotenuse. Got it? So here the hypotenuse is 10. Got it? And just put up the values. Let's see if both sides are equal. If the both sides are equal, that means they are the right angle triangle. But if both sides are not equal, that means this one is not the right angle triangle. Got it? Here you can see it would be 6 square plus 7 square equals 10 square. So they are 36 and 49. It would be 85. And you can, and they both sides are not equal. That means this is not the right angle triangle. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, our triangle has the side length of 11, 12 and 18. So 18 is the values are 11, 12, 18. 18 is the longest side is always the hypotenuse. Got it? So here you have 18 square equals 12 square plus 11 square. So it would be 12 square is 144, 11 square is 129. I think no, they are not equal. 18 square is I think 289. Let me just confirm. No, not 289, I think. 324 it is. Got it? Not 289, it would be 384. So when you add them, it makes 5, 6, and 2. So they both are not equal. Got it? That means the measurements are of not right angle triangle. So they are not equal. That means the given measurements are of not of right angle triangle. Got it? Okay, let's just look at the other example. This the correct option for this one is no, this is not a right angle triangle. Got it? Okay, the next one is our triangle has the side lengths with 12, 13, and 17. Okay, now they are 12, 13, and 17. The longest one is always the hypotenuse. So it would be 17 square equals 13 square plus 12 square. So here you have 69 plus 144 would be 289. Got it? Just add them and see if they are equal. I think no, they are not equal. 17 square is 289 and 169 plus 144 is 313. No, they are not equal. Got it? That means again this is not the right angle triangle. Got it? Okay, let's just see if next one is a right angle triangle. Our triangle has a side length 8, 12, and 16. Okay. C square equals A square plus B square. It would be 8 square and 12 square. Got it? So 16 square is 256. Here you have 64 plus 144. No, I think again. Mm, 144 plus 64. 208. Again, they are not a right angle triangle. This one is not the right angle triangle. Got it? So the correct option is no. Okay, the next one is a triangle has the lengths of 3, 4, and 5. Got it? So C square equals A square plus B square. It would be 5 square equals 4 square plus 3 square. It would be 16 plus 9. See, both sides are exactly equal. Got it? That means they are the so this one is a right angle. Got it? Because both sides are exactly equal. Okay, the next one is a triangle has the side lengths with length of 8, 15, and 17. Got it? So it is C square equals A square plus B square. So the measurements are 8, 15, 17. 17 square equals 8 square plus 15 square. So it would be 289 equals 64 plus 225. Again, I think they are equal. Yes, here you have 289 and here you have 289. So both sides are exactly equal. That means yes, the measurements are of a right angle triangle. Got it? So the correct option is yes. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we're working on grade 9 maths. Chapter we're working on is geometry. And the lessons we have completed today are parameter area and volume change in scale, Pythagorean theorem word problems, and the one we just did is converse of Pythagorean theorem. Is it a right triangle? So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.